Curious pictures, let's go. This will be fun. I hear that some strange individual has been creating some sort of colorful picture at Fort Ouroboros. Oh yeah, they call them paintings, right? I heard about that from Monica. It's that culture thing they're always banging on about. You don't really get people making paintings like that in Kevis. Yeah, I thought only city folk did that kind of thing. What would you say to a field trip? I can't deny my interest is piqued. Hold the iris. No nonsense tie-on wants a nosy just for the spark of it. For the record, Uni, I don't live entirely by the book. No objections here. Let's see what we can see at Fort Ouroboros. An artist. This is going to be fantastic. Looking forward to this one. Let's go see. You know what? Eventually we're going to have to go do the white fog.
Let's be off.
We're going to have to go figure that out at some point. I don't know when. Eventually we're going to have to go figure out what the white fog is all about, okay? Let's see what we got here. Stefan! Of course that's your name. With 2 A's, no doubt. Stefan! There you go, 2 A's. Ain't no 2 ways about it. Yeah! Excuse me, but are you the person that's been in paintings around here? Sigh. Are you okay? Will you listen to my tale of woe? Yeah, this is exactly the type. I was once a soldier who attended Consul K so that I might capture his likeness within a portrait. Portraits different from normal paintings. Portraits are a type of painting. I painted Kay as I was ordered. It was my sacred duty. And then one day I heard that Kay had fallen to some ruffians called Ouroboros. My life's purpose vanished like smoke. Life's purpose? Spare me! However, my passion undimmed, I returned to the castle, where there I could yet be a consul. What? Oh, there could yet be a consul. Not, he doesn't want to be one. Yet every day my talent is mocked. How can an image fell an enemy soldier? They jeer vulgarly. Not a soul remains in all Ionios who appreciates my art. I've not heard of any. But enough of my sorrowful tale. Who are you? Where? Wait! No! You're the Ouroboros! Don't worry, we mean you no harm. We were only wondering if you wouldn't mind showing us your paintings. This portrait, I mean. No, I don't mind. I see. The figure of a person rendered in colored dyes using a soft brush on a material called canvas. That's a portrait, is it? That's right. And portrait painting forms part of culture. It's a concept Kay educated me in. But hoi polloi. I'm gonna get comments about that. Soldiers ascribe no value to it, and so I have returned to the castle in slender hope of succor. But if no one's buying, you're in a tight spot, eh? Exactly, yes. Well, I don't think culture's gonna do much good when you're risking your neck out in the front lines. Culture. Wait, Uni, you said Monica had been talking to you about culture before. Oh, yeah, and? Can such a thing be true? I bet Wellwell would know all about that kind of stuff. He's a no-pawn from the city, so it figures. The city? I've never heard of such a colony. But something about the name certainly smacks of culture. Very well, then. Would you be so kind as to show my little daubs in this city of yours? I don't remember signing up for... Surely such discerning folk shall be able to value my art as its true worth. And if not, I shall simply... Okay, save the waterworks. Let's do it. Poor thing looks like he's at the end of his tether. Ugh, fine. Oh, thank you! I shall entrust you with my precious portraits that I keep in my back pocket. Okay, let's get this valued at Wellwell's shop. This is the piece I have most faith in. Among all my work, all my hopes go with you. Watch, like, Triton be a friend of Kay and be like, that's a fine little piece of art you got there, laddie. I'll take it. That would be kind of funny. So we're just going to talk to Wellwell This kid still wants a book. Buy this kid a book already. He's been wanting a book for years now. Oh, good. He's going to do it. Well, we would like your opinion on the value of this art, even though you're not an artist. Isn't there someone here who stores art for a living? They did that for us for Colony Zero. Welcome to Shop of Well. Hi, Well. We've actually brought something we'd like you to take a look at, if you've got a moment. You not customer today? Well, take a look. Ah, his portrait. Sometimes we arrange handling of such thing in shop. This was painted by Kavesi. He'd like to have its value appraised. We ain't got no clue ourselves. It's certainly a long time since Well see art of people outside of city. Well, overcome with sudden inquisitivity. Leave painting with Well for further investigate. Cheers for being so quick about it. Ho 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 ho! Well, what is it? Hey, don't laugh. The guy was trying his best. This portrait is total piece of... That bad? No, total piece of masterpiece. It's perfection. Subject is meh, but boldness of brushstroke, innovation of palette. If Well ascribe a value of fiscal nature to work, then 200,000 G is piddling bargain. That much? 200 grand for these squiggles? That's very rude. Artist of this portrait is talent of rare genius. I knew it had to be something special, but this far defied my expectations. What are you so happy about? Let's give Stefan the good news then. You not selling peace? Well, we haven't asked the artist if he wants to sell. Well, understand. Let Well provide official stamped report of valuation. That guarantee good for everywhere in Ionios. How? Oh, I guess no pawn are kind of universal. Thank you. But also, who's gonna pay for it? If we take this to, like, Colony Iota, can you imagine trying to convince Alexandria, like, this is worth 200,000? She's gonna be like, no, it's not. And you're wasting my time. And I need you to go away from me right now, because I find your presence an irritant. Ah, you're back. I was in an agony of waiting. Tell me, have you any news to report? Well... 200,000 G? Yep, we couldn't believe it either. All that dosh for one little picture. How can I possibly thank you? What price? Faith in oneself? How can one value the knowledge that other people appreciate one's art? So, what do you want to do with the portrait? You could sell it or keep it. I know exactly what I shall do. I shall gift it to you. Are you sure about that, mate? 'Tis but a small token of my gratitude for resolving the problem that I had been gnawing at my heart. What problem? The problem of passion. The passion inspired by a work of art is the most important aspect of culture. I used to have Kay to opine upon my work and feed my passion for the arts. After his untimely passing, there was none left to confront the true meaning of my work. I was half resigned to obscurity. However, you hand me this judgment of abundant value. The passion I had lost returns tenfold, overflowing my heart. I'm getting about 1 word in 10. You model your portraits on real people, don't you? Who will you paint next? This will be my first comeback work, so I should take someone brimming with personality to be my model. Wait, you going to paint us? No, you're too fierce of spirit, too bestial, to be the subject of my portraits. Bestial? Like a beast? What I want to paint is someone who appears weak at first glance, but has a core of strength within. Yeah, that rules out the 6 of us. Then why don't we get one of the commanders involved, or one of the others who've arranged to help us? That would be wonderful. I am in your debt. We'll see if we can find someone who looks promising and bring them back here. I shall await your return. Oh, we're not done yet? I mean, we do have the literal Queen of Agnes with us. I think she probably fits the description. If we go through all of the heroes, I mean, there's actually, I mean, Alexandria could be a potential. Let's hop in here and have a look at our classes. Who could we bring? Oh, we could bring the no pawn. That would be pretty funny. A little Fiona! That would be great. You know what? Sagiri. Oh, but she comes in like the whole mech and everything. That might not work. Let's just see what he says about the queen. Ah, is this the replacement queen for the false one which you toppled so mightily? Ha ha ha! Nobody likes an imposter! He refers to the fake who stole my throne so long ago. Well, nothing to be done about it, I suppose. So I guess that's a no. I'll say this, I'm glad this isn't like X, where you gotta go run around and find these people. That would be a nightmare. You know what? Why don't we just try Nia and see what happens?
And we will build the future.
That could be funny. Such a noble personage of Agnes, and yet there is something almost lacking in the department. Yeah, that's about the response. Oh, this is certainly an expressive glare. I feel like our collaboration is not fated to be this time. Yeah, you don't make her mad, alright? I'm gonna go with Sagiri. I'm gonna give that a shot. I know she's in like a full... How unexpected! I don't think I've ever seen a loveliness like this before. Is it a special model? Hypothesis confirmed. What's this? A voice within the machine? Hollow and yet charming. Aha! The difference between form and content. I had never considered this. However, how inspiring. But how would you depict it in a portrait? This guy. Trying to go off his directions here. Shall we go with... Oh, little Miyabi! She's darling. She's got a core of inner strength. Oh, so close to my ideal portrait subject. But I'd like just a smidge more strength to inspire the soldiers. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, you don't apologize to him. He doesn't deserve it. How about her? Her name's Fiona. That's the one. We faded to black. It's fated to be. I kind of wish we'd gone through all of them, though, just to see what he had to say about them all. Because my next choice was going to be the Noblot. Oh, yes! The ephemeral appearance, belied by the strength contained within, a core of steel gleaming in the eyes. We should have known from the beginning that it would be her. She is like rock solid. Yes, you are the perfect model to bring my vision for this new portrait to life. Who, me? Please, this way. I must begin my great work. Don't look at us. We're not helping you. You're on this one all on your own. Your expression's a little stiff. Oh, is it? It's just that I've never done something like this before. I feel so exposed. Maybe we ought not all be here staring at her. You can do it, Fiona. I'm doing my best. Can't you paint Lan too? Ah, yes. Now that's the expression I'm after. Can you all talk to her about happy things to calm her nerves? Makes sense. How are you holding up, Fiona? Is there anything you want? Snacks? I, don't think I can hold this pose forever. Well, somehow you shall have to manage. Just a little more painting to be done. How much is a little more? I'd say around 23 hours. 23? But that's so long. I can't stay awake that long. That's your concern? If you fall asleep halfway through, we'll just wake you right back up again. You've always got my back, Senny. Yes, perfect. Keep that thought. I'm going to need you all to keep talking for the next 23 hours. Come on, your painting's lovely. Wrap it up already. That's it. Oh, we don't even get to see the finished thing. An artist. Ooh. Info acquired portrait of a consul. I mean, it seems unlikely that that's going to... Oh, wait, where did the guy's just gone now? We're never going to get to see what that painting looked like. And now we just have Fiona in our party, bless her. She's never been here before. She's probably scared. Let's swap her out. You know what? I'd actually like to have Nia back in the party.
And we'll build the future.
We'll build the future. Together. Yeah, absolutely we will. Well, this isn't a quest, but I guess we'll have a look at it here, won't we? See what it has to say. Well, that was a bit of a shocker, eh? The portrait Stefan painted being worth 200,000 G. 200,000 G is equivalent to how many tasty sausage, please? Enough that even you'd get sick of them. Ho ho ho! That is astonishing amount. More to the point, why would anyone drop that much currency on it? What use even is a portrait of K? Well, I suppose the city folk really hate the Mobius, so... target practice, maybe? Whoa. And that's it. Okay. Now we gotta figure out what to do next. I would like to, you know what? Finish Ionius the Strongest and figure out whatever the peaceful life is gonna be. I want to finish this game with no discussions left. Not do all the discussions in the game, but just have neither of these left. Apparently the next quest duty can be started here, and because basically no one has reached rank 10 in strategists, we're just keeping on the old royal summoner garb. Here we go. I've been waiting to get my hands on one of the Lost Fortune Clover, but I'm not sure if I can get one using my Collectopedia card. Just go for it, I'd say. Either way, you'll need to have luck and fate on your side. Evolving usage.
I see.
Does that have anything to do with the duty quest line? Which is actually what we're here for? There does not appear to be any other points of discussion around here, so I guess we'll go find out. Evolving usage is a conversation, it is not a quest. The Collectopedia cards have really changed. Indeed, you can now offer others presents, or use them for other people's benefit. A significant expansion to their purpose. Alexandria and her people did mention it, but seeing it in action really does drive it home. Never used to work like this before, so yeah. Destroying the flame clocks has led to a gradual change in people's attitudes, I suppose. They now want to help others, foster friendships. And they're using the cards to achieve those things. That's actually kind of nice for a change. Yeah, it's cool to know that what we're doing is making lives better. Nice to see these little things adding up, ain't it? Right. Many a mickle makes a good positive change. And it's thanks to us, you guys. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. Okay. So, we're supposed to complete the Lost Offseer. We've done that. New developments. We've done that. Moraine and Shijima discussed. What and who? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Satellite Radio. I'm worried for that Moraine. Shijima was exceptional at what he did, and now he's gone. True, but what can we do for her? We're not officers ourselves, are we? Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Moraine and Shijima. A name that I'm positive I'm saying with perfection. Lambda's been talking about that Offseer, Shijima. Yes, I heard. It's true then, he's really... Yes. I wonder how he felt at the end. You can never really know, can you? But I bet he was proper living it up. Hey, whatever happened to the other Offseer? Yeah, I hope Moraine's doing okay. She must be feeling pretty low after this. Maybe we should go and look in on her. I don't know if there's anything we can do, but... Yeah, let's pay her a visit. I'm sure that's exactly what she wants right now. Duty, so I'm assuming this is not going to be about comforting someone. It's going to be about convincing them that, hey, even though everything seems awful right now and your friend's dead and you're having to do all this on your own, you got a responsibility to get back out there and serve the system, man. Or something along those lines, I don't know. Maybe it's not that at all. Maybe it's her coming to the conclusion that, you know what, even though I'm sad, I have to help other people too. Which is basically the same thing. Just repackaged to make it sound more tolerable. There you are, Moraine. Oh, it's you. Is everything okay? We heard about Shijima, and we were just wondering how you were doing. Oh, you heard about that. Yeah, Shijima passed away. But you don't have to worry about me. It was hard, but I'm doing fine now. Wow, you're so strong, Moraine. I think I understood everything he wanted to pass on, and I'll do my best to keep his legacy alive. After we came back with you, we had a long chat, just the two of us. Talked out a lot of stuff. He looked really content. I remember him now. He left to go die alone in the wilderness, and we convinced him to come back. It's all coming back to me now. It was all part of the Lost Offseer quest, which we did a while back. It's been a time. I'm glad that he looked content. So, thanks for everything you did. No, we hardly did anything. If he died peacefully, then that was all you're doing, Moraine. But it did make me worry about Colony Lambda a bit. Worry? How's that? We're a well-regulated colony, but it takes time and effort to put in requests and get permission for anything you want to do. He seemed to be uneasy about how much that slows everything down. I understand, yes. Those rules have managed to keep the colony running well enough, but the colony's combination of talented individuals and strong leadership is what led to its top ranking. Listen, I get that everything takes an age to get done, but listen. Got a second, Moraine? Well, if you're paying me a visit, this must be important. Just because we're in the same cohort doesn't mean we have to be best friends. Sure. So, what's going on? Agnes forces are approaching Colony Lambda. We don't have the concrete numbers, but the sensors haven't registered anything, so they're probably coming by air. We've sent a recon team headed by Captain Rosh, and we're hoping to intercept them soon. That's not great. Not at all. Quite a bit worse, in fact, given that half the colony is still being rebuilt. We're mobilizing everyone, you too, Moraine. I will be there. In that case, we'll come too. That would be appreciated. I have more squads to talk to, so go to the captain and he'll send you where you're needed. I mean, isn't he in our party? I guess that's our commander. The captain's going to be someone different, right? Hopefully. If my understanding of rankings is correct. Yes, okay. Tanya tells me you're going to give us a hand as well. Sorry to drag you into our business. It's not like we could just let you handle it alone. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Looks like everyone's here. Let's crack on with the briefing. Squad captains have all the particulars. We'll run through the broad strokes of the strategy here, so pay attention. They likely have considerable numbers and firepower, and Lambda's not exactly at the height of its power. How accurate is our data on the enemy? Koji verified their firepower, and it lines up with the recon team's intel. Well, if Koji says so, I'm not going to argue. We've already posted defensive squads. They should be able to confirm the numbers. Can you afford to do that? They're pretty much knocking on your door, aren't they? Tulgrim's the tactician, and he's focusing on defense. That doesn't mean just sitting and taking everything that's thrown at them. The idea is to fragment the enemy with each clash and stall them. And in this kind of combat, how much intel you have on the enemy is of vital importance. Yeah, it goes without saying that you need to know their likely movements and seize the enemy's forces. Exactly. I'm thinking of deploying some auto-levs as well. Keep them up top. Good plan. Basic strategy dictates that you should put them in locations which would be difficult for soldiers alone to defend. Right. Let's do it then. All squads prepare for battle. Guess that means us too. Yeah, Lance, that's the idea. I feel like this place is constantly being attacked and invaded by different forces. Remember when the Kavesi from Colony, what was it, 11 or whatever it was, were trying to invade here? You did come after all! Yep. You're preparing for Agnes's attack? We certainly are. Not far from now. We're going to be marching out there surrounded by furious enemies. We're being stationed near the waterfall entrance. Are you with us? Yeah, we'll stick with you. Then let's get to the waterfall entrance and stage a counterattack. I mean, we're defending, right? I wouldn't call defending a counterattack. Also, hey, here they come. Hey, no fair, they're early. No point crying over that now. Let's go! That's my best Noah battle cry. Also, I have a question, just to throw out there into the aether, if anyone's interested in answering. No, I've already forgotten. Oh, yeah, no, who's leading this attack? Agnes Castle has fallen, and I'm pretty sure there's... I mean, look, I understand. The world's bigger than it's portrayed in the game, and there are other colonies we've not seen, but who's leading Agnes? It's a Consul now. Fake Queen's been destroyed, but she was always only controlled by the Consuls. But, like, what's the point now? Like, what is the goal? Clearly they've been beaten. Clearly there's no point trying to reclaim colonies like this until they've taken out Ouroboros. So why aren't they just, like, focusing all of their efforts on destroying Ouroboros? Like, finding the city and all that nonsense, all that guff and gubbins. This just seems like a waste of effort. I understand they probably have resources to burn. You know, they have Origin, after all. I mean, they didn't always have Origin, though. You might recall it if you watched the DLC. You'll know that they didn't always have Origin. Kind of dumb that we just let them have Origin, now that I think about it. Obviously, we had to get Alvis out of it, because he was up to no good. But it's kind of pathetic that we just abandoned it to be taken over by Zed and Mobius. I feel like that was a bad decision. And a lot of trouble could have been avoided if we didn't let that happen. What's up, Rosh? Good thing you were here. Sorry to put you out, though. Mate, that's what we're here for. It's the least we could do. Yeah, reckon you're right. Anyway, We took care of the vanguard, but the second wave is on its way. There's bound to be a lot of them. Agnes don't do things by halves. Normally, we could fend off an assault like this no problem. But unfortunately for us, we've got a number of squads barely even hanging on right now. Then we've got to help him out, no question. No, you take 5 in the canteen. Support, what? You take, oh, like we're taking a break. We're not taking 5 soldiers to, okay. Support us in the next one, will you? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm getting comms from all other squads too. I need to react to them at a moment's notice. So this demands your full attention. Okay, see you on the other side. I don't like this. Something is worrying you, Tyon? Yes, but first let's go to the canteen. Should we? Should we go to the canteen and have like a chit-chat about this? Really? Or should we not simply, like, you know, just knock it out? Just tell me right now, and then we can address the problem post-haste. Coming all the way back to the canteen, this is going to take time. I mean, think of all the things the enemies could have done up until now with all this free time they've had. Yeah, so what happened with the auto-levs in the end? I heard people discussing it on the road. There's only one left, apparently, and it's defending the upper level. Hey, it's Moraine! I hope she doesn't push herself too hard. Lambda's all about cooperative effort, and they're well run. Agnes may have the numbers, but I can't imagine they'll be that tough an opponent. Absolutely. Lambda's cohesion and firm leadership is a force to be reckoned with. I like how he's just not saying anything. He's just at the table with us while this is happening. He's got nothing to contribute. But there's an odd fatigue about the colony right now. I don't know if they're just exhausted by the work that the broken flame clock brought on, or if it's something else. Perhaps the combat and supply units aren't quite working in concord. Ah, yeah. They have been trying to find a niche outside war, fixing autolevs, ether mining, all that. Right. And all of those little things build up into stress. There's a lot more to worry about, but it's all moot if we can't win this battle now. Yeah, let's see what we can do on that front then. I mean, I would rather just go out there and fight Agnians, but sure, we can poke around inside here and have chit-chats with everyone, why not? I'm game. Are you game? This is a game. We're playing a game. What's the situation? Must say, I'm happy to see your smiling faces. Enemies nearly upon us, coming from up top. Up top? Oh, yeah, I see. We fell from up there once. Got to muster other units for a counterattack. Rosh, wait. Hold your course straight ahead. What? It doesn't make sense for the Agnian army to hold the top at this point in the fight. If they're going to do that, they would have created a diversion right away and attacked here. Yet, they've hardly dented our forces. They're not going to risk everything on a gamble now. Good eye, lad. So, what's the conclusion? My guess is that they're trying to strategically tie down our forces on the upper level. It's a convincing argument. I'll shore up our weakest points. That's the captain for you. Lightning fast decisions. Bam! Ha! I know I get a bad rap, but I do know how to lead a combat unit. We'll push through to the top. If there's an auto-lev posted up there too, it'll be a cakewalk. Okay, this is it. Everyone, let's go! That was my second battle cry. Alright, now watch this. This is something they're not going to see coming, right? Like, you think, okay, you open that map, nothing useful. But if I open this map, and we go to here, we don't actually have to fight our way to the top. We can just go to the top. This might not actually be the top. This could be closer. I'm actually not sure. It looks like I could... Oh, geez, I don't actually know how to... And then climb up that, maybe? Yeah, this seems to be our best bet. And then we just kind of climb around here. Oh, wait, no, they're down there. Oh, we don't have to go up higher. We need to go down lower. Is that the auto-lev or is that an Agni? And I'm unsure. That looks a little big to be an auto-lev. They tend to be a little bit smaller. Oh, that little guy there is the auto-lev. And he's giving it the best he can. He's putting up a valiant effort. That's okay, little guy. We're here to help. Just one-shot that guy. Oh, it was good, too. It was really good. And now this guy's almost down. Oh, situation saved? We've rescued the colony? I think that was the last of them. How many was that, even? Must have sent the whole Agnes over here. Should probably find someone to report to at some point. Yeah, shall we go to the commander's office? I can't help wondering why they targeted Colony Lambda. What do you mean, Tyon? I just don't understand why you'd go to the trouble of actively attacking a colony as defensively strong as Colony Lambda. Maybe they wanted the ether? Not impossible. But then why attack by air? You're overthinking it, mate. They just decided to use Levnesses, that's all. I certainly hope that's all. No, I think he's right. I think there's something sus going on here that we don't know about. But also, I did this once before. Let's see if we can do it again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, this is like a much safer drop. Yeah, no. Absolutely aced it. I think we fell from all the way at the top on that spike before, and we did, for some reason, the X-Men animated series theme song on the way down. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What's up, fellas? What's up? Whole team's gathered around here. Something bad's about to happen. I'd like to thank you all for your efforts in defending the colony. We've confirmed the retreat and defeat of all enemy forces. You can all take it easy for the rest of the day. That's what they want us to do. Tulgrim, would you mind staying behind with the commander and me? Yes, sir. We need to look into their intended targets and how they got here. No need, Captain. Koji? I brought them. You did what? You knew that already, though, didn't you? They came by air because they knew about our sensory system. I told them where Lambda's defenses were weakest. And I passed the information to them via the Nopon caravan. What are you talking about? I'm surprised the Nopon would take a side in this. They're not supposed to. That's part of the agreement. Whatever that is. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Koji, you'll be put in solitary for this. I get that everyone's worn out, but this isn't the time or place for jokes. Go and sleep it off. From where I'm standing, quick reaction on our part would have avoided the auto-levs from being wasted. But Lambda isn't capable of that right now. If the Ouroboros hadn't been here, we would have crumbled. You can excel in tactics, you can fight impressive battles, but you still end up on the losing end. If we can't react flexibly when we're threatened, then that's fatal to us as a colony. You're probably right. Colony Lambda needs to change. If we can't, we die. Buddy, if we hadn't been here, and you had no idea we were going to be here when this went down, your colony would have gotten destroyed. I get the point you're trying to make, but this wasn't the way to do it. Why not just recommend, hey, we're going to do a mock battle, and I'm going to lead the enemy team, and we'll see how well Colony Lambda can react. Why not ask Ouroboros to invade the colony to make your point? That is asinine what you have done. Colony Lambda needs to change. If we can't, we die. I'm not going to roll over and die cowering from the future like Shijima when he ran off. And I know you won't either, Captain. Take him away. But we can't leave things this way. Colony Lambda can't survive like this, and you know it. It's okay, dude. The world's ending in like a couple of days. It's fine. I'm sorry you had to see that. No, we just... Koji's words are reasonable. We're all keenly aware of our situation. In that case, maybe change isn't impossible. Think of discipline as a protective armor. It isn't easy to cast it off for freedom. Everything becomes a source of fear. Commander, thank you for working with us on this. You deserve a well-earned rest. That was just a weird quest. I don't know what that had to do with the previous quest in the series. It's a little bit odd. I'm questioning what the point of that was. The next quest alphabetically is past and present. I don't know if that has anything to do with this, because it feels weird if we were to leave here on that note. But then again, I kind of feel that way about a lot of these. We're running out of side quests, and I don't feel like I feel like all of the colonies have gotten like a good, firm finale, followed by a quest that made me say, oh, there's going to be more? I support what Koji did. Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of talk about that. Seems like times are changing here in our colony as well. If you have the colony's interest at heart, then surely you have to understand that Koji's got the right idea here. Yeah, okay. Like Colony 9. Well, hold on. All I do is fight, so it's probably good for me to be subject to a few rules and regulations. Well, sure, but me and the guys at Logistics are getting fed up with how bloated the peacetime bureaucracy is. We're working with other colonies and we get more on our plate, but we still got all this red tape. Throughput's important. Yeah, that's bureaucracy for you. It'll destroy your government. So you gotta destroy it. Right, all I'm saying is, down with, we need to pick one. We need to pick, OSHA. Occupational Health and Safety. I don't know. What does the A stand for? Administration? That's the one we're against now. Let's see if this is a quest or a conversation. Let's see what we got here.
Can we maybe train?
Situation in Colony Lambda. So that could either be, of the two quests that I just mentioned, that could either be past and present, which I'm going to say it's past and present, or it could be the path I forge. It could also be the path I forge. It's not the mysterious white fog, though. I know that much. We'll find out which it is next time. Till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.